4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And you're good to, as soon as it cuts off, you're good to go to that?
All right, so we're going to come from here to you. You're going to turn on the music. We're going to stay on you.
No. We're going to start a cold open with me rapping. So as soon as
okay. So we're going to go from here
okay.
to you.
Yep.
You're going to have to start the music.
You got it.
You're going to go into your
as soon as I'm done the freestyle, then we can go to the intro.
Got it.
And then we can go back. Okay. Actually, play that for me.
5.
Yeah, when he gives the cue. Here, I'll give the cue. You see the play button? Knew I'd be something. Fuck 'em. Don't do 9 to 5s. But niggas be hustling. Yeah. And young bitches love me. So yeah, I be munching. Hold on. Jew money. I get Jew money. Got a Jew lawyer just so Jews don't steal from me. Wait. Hollywood bound, but the hood love me. Yeah. And I'm a top boy, so Hollywood can't fuck me. Nah. Hicks told me, fake it till you make it. If it don't manifest, then fuck it, I'ma take it. Wait, wig it, bake it. Smoke that shit, don't waste it. Hold on. Bitch, I'm him, stop playing. Yeah, crazy, rich, and Haitian. Hold on. And my moms would stick like codeine. If my father could resist it, there'd be no me. And I swear that's so me. Make her hold my wifey. But I've been working on my chakras, that's the old me. Ho, please, don't give a fuck who know me. Just cause you got brown skin, that don't mean that you the homie. Low key, give a fuck how niggas feel. Y'all think I moved out to Hollywood so I could keep it real? Ha! Real fake, I be real fake. How else you supposed to move in the city of snakes? Ha! Honest question. I'll wait. Man, fuck what y'all talking about? Y'all ain't got the answers. Man, run me my fortune. Run me my fame. Run me the best make good of my name. Run me the movie Rose House on the Hills and the #1 pot. You know who to blame. You know this a game. Shit could get scary. Dream of my life by any means necessary. Just know I will never quit. So call me Malcolm Leibowitz, cause I get Jew money. I get Jew money. Got a Jew lawyer just so Jews don't steal from me. Wait, Hollywood bound, yeah, but the hood love me. And I'm a top boy, so Hollywood can't fuck me, nah. Hicks told me, fake it till you make it. If it don't manifest, then fuck it, I'ma take it. Wait, wake it, bake it. Smoke that shit, don't waste it. Hold on. Bitch, I'm him, stop playing. Yeah, crazy, rich, and Haitian. Hold on. Yeah. Blame the victim, episode 20, motherfucking 5. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah.
I'm gonna chase my dreams. I'm chasing them, baby. I'm chasing them. I don't know where they're gonna take me, but I hope they're gonna take me somewhere nice. Take me somewhere nice, dream.
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it on me. Look at these blessings, these blessings, these blessings, these blessings, these blessings, they rained it on me. Look at my God. I don't chase dreams, mama. One got my dreams chasing me. I don't work hard, no, I don't work hard at all. Shit just be coming to me. That's my word. I will not work another 9 to 5. Talk that shit. Press me, getting popped.
Yeah. And we're back, baby. You know the vibes, man. Oh, my God. This is Blame the Victim podcast, episode 25. I'm your host, JC Best. Looking like the person I was meant to be all my motherfucking life, baby. Yeah. This is the Joker. This is Joker TV. Fuck all them other news networks you listening to. What are they really talking about? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. They're not talking about anything important. But if you tune in to the Joker News Network, the JNN, I guarantee you we're going to bring you the information that you need. Yeah, we're going to bring you the information that you need. And I am joined to my left by the wonderful, the beautiful Miss Shayla Nora.
Oh, thank you, handsome. Thank you, Joker. I'm fine. This is great to be here with you and Eddie.
Did you call me handsome?
Yeah. You know, you're giving a handsome Joker. This is really befitting. You've been this Joker before. Yeah.
Well, I'm taking classes, acting classes, right, at a very prestigious school, white, in Santa Monica, okay? And I played a Joker for one of my pieces, and it went over really well. It scared, it scared the people. And if you can scare white people, you are convincing in this game called Hollywood. Okay, Hollywood don't like fake niggas. They want that real. They want the 50 cents. They want motherfuckers that really scare them. Okay, and then they try to make them gay, all right, and more palatable, okay, to the regular audience. But it starts out by being a real scary motherfucker to white people. Okay, that's how you get on.
That's a real fucking formula.
Yeah, you see it. You see what they do. They take real brothers, right, and then they make them more palatable and soft so that mainstream will accept them. They try to gay them up. They try to dress them in, feminine clothing. Come on, you seen this? I'm not saying anything that you haven't seen, right, Shay?
No, yeah, you're definitely describing it.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be able to do that to me. Okay, all right, because you can't sexualize somebody who's already sexual. All right, I am already with this shit. Okay, so what the fuck you gonna do? You ain't put me in a dress. I don't like to wear dresses. Okay, when I do gay shit, I like to be very manly with my shit. All right, I don't want to be no fucking bag. What you got me fucked up? I'm not here to be no feminine bag. Okay, I'm a man with my shit. All right, Shay. To your left, to your left. We got him. Now, we're going to give this a go, okay? We're going to give this a go and see how it goes. Inappropriate Eddie is with us, joining us.
Hey,
for the second time,
For
actually.
sure.
Ed, how you living, my brother?
Oh, I'm just chilling. I'm just right now. I'm just floating on the rocks of. I'm adjacent to homelessness, but it's all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm just out here just selling my penis to the world. That's all I'm doing. So
we love that, my brother. Yeah. We love that. And when you're selling dick, you're selling dick to get by, and when you're prostituting yourself, when you're doing anything you can to make ends meet, it creates an animal in you, towards going, or maybe not, or you could just fall by the wayside like a lot of these other motherfucking Skid Row people. Or you could just have a hunger in you that creates this animal where you don't give a fuck, and you go towards your dreams with reckless abandon. Which one are you?
Oh no, it's definitely not recklessness. I make sure I'm on a regiment of I'm on a regimen of once a week, and and by the way, what's that no fab thing?
Yes,
I'm still going strong on the no.
Hold up.
Wait. This is oxymoronic. The math ain't mathin'.
Huh?
You just said you selling dick.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the far as the masturbate thing.
Oh, you're not masturbating. You're just selling so someone else is getting you off, and you're getting paid for it.
Yeah, no,
you found a loophole.
Yeah, with the roof.
Yes. No, he's doing it right. Hold on. Now,
no judgment. Stay safe for sure.
Now, hold on, guys. Now, let's go ahead and refer this back. Now, a few episodes back, we had an episode about no fat movement. Okay, that's the not jerking off movement, so you can go ahead and really take your power and transmute it into different things. And you was the biggest one talking about you was going to jerk off. You didn't have no discipline, and you was going to keep on jerking off. And you saying that you have been not jerking off?
Yeah, no, totally, 100%. No, it's pointless because, like I said, I can't jerk off. It's a homosexual act, and I don't want to do that.
That's true, because you beating a man's meat.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
gay.
You won't have none for your customers.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, what customers?
You just say you're selling your dick.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, I'm selling, but like I said, they can jack it off. That's fine.
Right. So you gotta have enough cum left over.
Okay, hold on. So wait, now be for real. I really want to talk about this. Have you noticed a difference in your life since you've not been jerking off as much? Be real.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Because like I said, you're more productive instead of. you know that hour, 30 minutes take the jack off, you could be doing something else with it. So like I just put that energy into going.
30 minutes.
No, I'm saying an hour or 30 minutes you spend jacking off. You put it towards something like me. I've been working out more, just hiking and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Wow! Come on, man!
Yeah.
Come on, man!
An hour and 30 minutes. What's usually the normal time to masturbate?
That's a good amount of time to beat your meat. I mean, an hour beating your meat. If you do that once or twice a day, you really cutting your ambition quite a bit.
That's some real self-care.
So to have you an extra 2 hours in your day, that's got to be more productive.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Blame the victim is changing lives, folks.
Yeah.
We are changing fucking lives, man. And I know this information is fucking useful. I know that it's whatever people say, controversial, not the norm, but I don't give a fuck about that. Okay, the motherfuckers that went out west, the Oregon Valley, what would they call them? The Oregon Trail. Remember that?
Trail,
in school, in the Oregon Trail. A lot of them motherfuckers lost their lives, all right, going out west. But they had to fucking go out west because there was gold out there. Okay,
facts.
So somebody's got to be a fucking pioneer.
This is facts.
Somebody's got to say the shit that needs to be said, even though the mainstream try to da. So we love that for you, my brother. We love you doing that shit, man.
You alchemized your busting of your meaningless children into fitness and longevity.
Hiking. This and who would have thought that this nigga? Wow, man.
Eddie could hike.
Wow, man. I'm proud. See, Ed gives me, so what I said a while back, Star, is that Ed gives me Star and Buck Wild vibes. Do you remember, you guys don't know Star and Buck Wild. There was a real wild radio program from Hot 97 and we talking about early 2000s type shit. And they were so wild that they went off the air because they made a joke about Aaliyah, like right after the day after she died. They had a plane crash type of whole bit they did. It was really funny. And Aaliyah's beloved. So, they didn't get away with that. But Ed gives me that type of vibes, like just the craziest shit I've heard come out your mouth. And I get scared. And if you scare me, then that's something, nigga.
Yeah, no. But that's the whole thing. We, like I said, white people, you got to scare these people.
Right.
Like, most people be upset. Like, when you're walking down the street and the white lady see you walking and she crossed to the other side of the street.
Right.
A lot of people are like, oh, that's being racist. Like, no, I want you to move. Fuck out my way.
Exactly. Right.
Like, you don't understand how it feels to have the whole side of the street to yourself. It's just
right.
Quite all right with me. I'm just saying.
Your black power.
Move out the way.
And then when the time comes for, when we've achieved success and we're really booming and we're viral and we're big and it's time for network TV, do you have what it takes to be honed and disciplined like a good nigga?
Like a bati boy?
Oh,
well, maybe not a bati boy. Let's not say, maybe a bati boy. Fuck it. Are you controllable enough by Hollywood when it's ready that your career is taking off that we just pull it back a little bit so we can make you good for TV and movies and parade you in front of the other good black folk?
Oh, probably not.
Probably not.
No shucking and jiving.
Probably not, because the reality is TV and all that stuff sounds good for the mainstream, but I'm a stand-up comedian, so
gotcha.
Like I already know the ultimate goal for me is going to be New York City. Okay. Because that's where the stand-ups are at. Like, as far as Hollywood TV stuff, I really don't want to feel like kissing guys out here that much, so I'm not going to do it.
All right, well, that's where me and you are going to separate then, all right? That's where me and you will go separate ways. But let's go ahead and see if we can ride this shit out, ride the way to the top. And then when it's time for me to go to stardom and Hollywood and things like that, I'll go on and do the shit that is necessary.
Totally.
Okay? And you can do the New York struggle shit that I've left behind. I'm going to New York tomorrow, by the way. I'm visiting New York tomorrow. And my family says shit like, welcome back. Wait a minute, hold on. Are you staying for long? They saying little hints to kind of like let me know that they're expecting me to this journey to fail. You know what I'm saying? Do you know people like that in your life, Shay, who expect you to come on back?
Yeah, you know what though, family. I feel like they low key also try to let you know like it's okay to come back. Like it's okay to fuck up. Like you know what, we're here. If you really want to do it, but being in LA, like you don't want the house in the hills and the boys running in the backyard with the Speedos on. Like you don't want that Oscar, and you don't want to do all that. You want to do the stand up comedy thing, and that's all good. But jumping off the subject back onto
it's gonna be on the road. Like I said, don't get me wrong. The TV and everything sounds great, but there's also stand up that's on TV. They have their certain platforms, so. Certain platforms, I'm a realist. I know that with the way the world, it's not that I can't succumb and be more creative with TV. It's that I do stand up for me because I enjoy it and because I be myself. I don't. If I gotta censor myself and be somebody else for the shit, I don't need to do it. I'll leave that to the rest of y'all. You feel me? But I'm gonna be myself, which is I'll be hitting the road doing comedy.
Guys, let's be clear. You do not have to do no fuckboy shit to make it in this fucking industry. Come on, man.
That's a good statement because that is a questionable thing.
You do not have to do no gay shit. You don't got to do no frugazi shit. You don't have to do that shit to fucking make it. It's just the easiest way. Okay?
That's some deep, crazy shit, right? And I hope it's not true. But that's
it's
some real
100%
dark.
true. It's 100% true.
But you can really get fucked up that way. Like you can really be a person on Skid Row trying to fuck your way or.
Well, the other thing is you don't have to. It's not all about fucking, Shay. You guys get caught up on the whole fucking men and all. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is represent yourself as a friend to the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a Hollywood black person that is a friend, okay, to the queer, shenanigans that go on in this fucking business, that is a way to get in. You don't got to be fucking men. You know what I'm saying?
No, totally, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Because I'm actually an ally to the LGBT community. I just don't have sex with them.
Right.
What I mean is allies, like, I like wearing skinny jeans and stuff like that, clothes, Gucci, Ferragamo.
You wouldn't have sex
You're
with
an ally because you wear skinny jeans.
Would you have sex with a lesbian?
What I'm saying, those are everything, the clothes we wear, they're all the designers, they're gay men.
Right.
So without gay men, we wouldn't look good in what we wear.
Right.
You can imagine if straight men, we bought our clothes, they made our clothes, we would not look good at all.
Construction outfits.
We wouldn't look good.
Would you have sex with a lesbian?
Totally.
Well, you would have sex with the
there
LGBT.
You go. There's your
No. I meant a man.
Okay.
But they are a part of the community, so I've been an ally though. Like I said, people think I don't see me personally. I gotta make sure everybody know this. I don't dislike the homosexual LGBT community. I just don't like the fact that they hijacked the civil rights movement from black people.
Let's talk about it. This is the reason we brought him on. We love it. We love it, Ed. We love it. Let's go ahead and expound on that.
Give me the loop.
So to be clear, he doesn't like that the gay community hijacked the civil rights movement from black people. Is that what I understand?
Yeah, no, totally.
Do you have any references from that? What are we talking about? 60s, 70s, 80s?
Oh yeah, that's like when you talk about civil rights back in the 60s and 70s, it was literally the whole black people, desegregation and stuff like that, right? Now when you mention civil rights, it's oh my God, they calling us gays, they calling us, they beating them up and stuff. It's like, and the reality is this: you guys do not have it that bad. Y'all never once had to pick cotton or none of that shit. All of a sudden, you guys get rights, y'all can go get married. Nobody, we were completely okay with that. But now they're trying to make it seem like that we just get out here gay bashing. We're not. If you really want to be technical and do that, how about we do make them pick cotton for the next 400 years?
Okay. Wow, this is amazing stuff. Now, hold on. Before I chime in, because I love this. We have the owner of OneStream.tv here with us. First of all, let's give a big up to OneStream.tv. I mean, guys, man, we've been through so much. I've had 4 episodes here so far for the second season, and bangers, all fucking bangers. And there have been some ups and downs. There have been some ups and downs, but the owner has been a top-class professional and is everything that I want and somebody I want to partner with. So he's here today. He's working the sound and the engineering. And yeah, man, give it up for Mikhail, man. He's here. I don't think we can get him on camera. But I do want him to get on the mic because he's a very smart man. Mikhail, are you with us, my brother?
I'm with you today.
Yeah, man. Now, did you hear what Ed just said about essentially the gay community co-opting the civil rights movement when it really had steam in the 60s and 70s? Can you speak to that a little bit, man? I thought you might have an opinion on that, man.
I can piggyback that point of view. If you look at the billboards and how they use the formula to make sure that their position, their rights was being honored by a wider society, they definitely had a lot of I would call Viacom programming that made it like essential to incorporate the whole LGBTQ lifestyle into your lifestyle. Within our community, we had the almost every show had a representative in that demographic.
Representation.
Definitely.
And not only representation, when we say co-opt the movement, we're talking about in the 60s and 70s when people were marching and all that shit. They literally took the blueprint, and not just them, not just gays, women's lib, feminists. All of these groups you see here today, they took the blueprint that the black people were using in the 60s and 70s and made it their own, and quite frankly, some would argue, made it better, okay? And past black people. Black people up here still struggling to have a police officer go to jail for shooting somebody in broad daylight. Meanwhile, if you say something bad about a gay person or a woman or whatever, you lose your whole career. Whose fault is that?
And it all depends on which gay person it is, too, like I said, because people think it's just the LGBT community as a whole. It's not the whole LGBT community. It's only the white LGBT community. If you're black, they're just like, hey, get out of here, you faggot nigger. So what I'm saying is, it's a big movement because white men are into it.
Okay, but I guess,
and white women.
Okay, fine. But to my question, all right? So we've established that we're all on the same page. It sounds like black people are mad. Okay, here we go again. It sounds like black people are mad that their civil rights movement has been co-opted by these other groups, and these other groups looks like going further than the blacks, leaving the blacks, out to dry. Blacks always being left out. Okay, whose fault is that?
That's our fault.
There we go. Mm-hmm. Bingo. Bingo.
No,
but I don't know. Is it?
Bingo.
Is it just by natural? Do you think that's nurture or nature? Like, is that just
it is our
by
fault.
Natural design? Like, we were really fucked from the beginning. Like, we were fucked from the beginning. Like, they always have been. Oh my gosh, that persuasion has always been amongst that demographic of people from the beginning of time, and now that it's that they're out living their truth amongst the public, like that was just the powers that be, and they were just forever always gonna be able to just take over no matter what. That's just how it was written. We were fucked,
guys. Again, I'm not
like being born a crackhead parent.
It's not just the gays who co-opted the black civil rights movement. A lot of these groups, even the Jews, a lot of these groups took the formula, the civil rights formula that was being used, and have applied it to their own freaking movement. So the question is, why are black people always getting the shit under the stick?
Because we're 3/5 human and we don't matter.
Our melanin, we are cursed. Our melanin.
We don't matter to ourselves.
There we go. Bingo.
I don't know, y'all.
Bingo.
We don't matter to ourselves because we turn around and say, like, this is my thing. We always turn around, oh, the white man got me down. White man got me down. It's 2023.
Come on, guys.
But we have not healed from that bullshit.
Yeah, whose fault is that we haven't healed?
The white man
we
had
don't have
Martin Luther King down.
resources to heal.
Guys, here,
motherfuckers don't even know about that.
So here we go, guys. I expect this from a woman. Okay, I expect, because I do believe that women are the fairer sex, and I don't believe them to carry I don't expect them to carry the masculine go-getter energy that the men of a community should have. I expect what Shay is saying, okay? But the truth is, I'm speaking to black men. Why the fuck are you constantly allowing this black community to be left behind? Why are black people all around the world being discriminated? We're not just talking about in America, nigga. Everywhere you go, black people are freaking discriminated. The dark-hued people of the world are always getting the shit in the stick. Why is that? What is going on with us internally? I'm going to say it's us. Okay, I'm going to say it's something with us. And this is a broader conversation. We got topics we got to get into, but I love that we're having this here because it's very important to this show. This show is called Blame the Victim, nigga. Not blame the oppressor, not blame the white man, not blame the da-da-da-da. Yeah, okay.
Shit.
So black people get
That's
manipulated. So white people manipulate you. Why do you keep letting it happen? Why? What's wrong with you?
My condition is conditioned, man.
Why do black people allow these people who can't even take sunlight? You're talking about literally genetically a weaker species continues to run you niggas.
It's systematically built in.
What?
No,
again,
it's
I
called,
expect that answer from a woman.
It's like that itch you
because
can't
as
scratch.
you see, she's not really answering the question. All she's answering is kind of broader. She's not answering what I'm asking you, black men. Why do you keep allowing other races, and it's not just whites, by the way. Look at how the Chinese is going through and running through Africa right now for every resource you can. Look at how fucking Arabs have, what they've done to Africa. If you want to do some history, every race it seems like runs through black people. What the fuck is going on?
Because black people don't. It's this thing called black people don't like to pick up these things called books and stuff. You can. Remember back in when the slaves couldn't read stuff. And, if you recall reading it, hey, maybe we'll do something to you. Now you have all the resources to learn and get education. You know what we choose to do? We choose to sit in front of a liquor store and smoke crack and drink all day. And then wonder, like, all the white men got us down. No, you got yourself down. Get
Black
over it,
people
nigga.
are expecting people to do right by them, and they don't even do right by themselves. I mean, those people in the book is hilarious.
Oh my God.
It's really hilarious. How do black people expect other races to treat us right, and we don't even treat ourselves right?
That's real. That's real.
They shoot each other. Why would I respect them?
That's real, but I just think we're fucked. I think it's eugenics after a while. I just think we're just fucked. I think it's like a mental, neurological. Like
So why do we allow people to fuck us?
I think it's just built in. It's just a built-in DNA defect. Like we were brought here on ships. We were treated like shit, and that's just like mentally embedded in the fucking fucking DNA.
So you mean when black people in Africa sold other black tribes to white people?
Unfortunately,
Wait a minute, but you didn't say that. What you said, you framed that when we were brought here, almost like we were kidnapped. Almost like we were taken against our...
I wasn't there, but from sources that I
carnival
cite
case.
later,
Is it not a fact that black people sold other black people?
This is
to
a
white
fact that tribes
it was black
sold.
slave owners.
Why do we always frame this discussion like white people just... We're going to just...
However, I don't know
Did they buy us from other blacks?
slavery. I don't know if...
What the hell?
I don't know if the captivation was the same. It was pretty barbaric in the States in the pre-colonial time.
There was slavery in Africa. White people perfected it. Okay, there was always slavery.
He got this
there
white
was
face on.
indentured
Feeling it,
servants and
y'all.
all that shit in Africa. But white people made this shit hot. Okay, they made this shit popping, and now we want to frame the discussion like, oh my God, they did. No, nigga, we sold each other. Y'all niggas sold each other. I'm Dominican. Y'all sold each other to these white motherfuckers, and you've been blaming them for your
The
problems.
Dominicans came through the same pipeline.
I know black. I'm Dominican. I know black.
You came on the same boat, papi
And you've been
chulo.
blaming white people ever since. Well, good luck with that, guys. Good luck with that. Anyway, this is good conversation, man. All right, good start, guys. Good freaking start. Okay, so we got some topics today, guys. We got some topics to discuss here on Blame the Victim podcast. And we're going to start off with our favorite segment, Who's to Blame? Okay? And we're going to discuss topics that are popping right now in the news and who's at fault for these situations happening. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the real easy one. We'll start off really, really slow. Israel and Palestine. Israel versus Palestine. Yeah, let's start with an easy topic. On October 7th, the terrorist organization known as Hamas launched a very deadly attack to Israel, sparking a war, or what some would say is a continuation of a war that's been going on now since 1947, when the Israel state, when the Israel state was created. Okay, a lot of people would say that this history between Israel, Jews, and Middle Eastern Arabs, Palestinians has been going on a lot longer than 1947. But at any rate, okay, this is just a continuation in that situation. And now Israel is bombed back. They've struck back, baby, and they are not playing with these motherfuckers, okay? Women, children, grandmothers, babies, everybody Anybody can get it, okay? Israel is not spot. They're not doing no Obama drones, okay? They're not doing that. They're not trying to find individual Hamas players. No, they're saying, say hello to my Jewish friend, okay? Everybody's going down, all right? And this has sparked a lot of controversy all over TikTok and the news and media outlets. Who is to blame for this very bloody and vicious war that is going on between Palestinians and Israel? Let's go ahead and start off with Ed. Ed, so you're new, so you already got it popping with this stuff. Why don't you go ahead and offer some? What do you got for us, man?
I just think it's about money, like everything else is.
Okay.
I think it's about money and capitalism. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that Palestine. Every time I see this shit, I just turn it off. I don't really care.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care. I just think it's about money. I don't care. I'll be like, you know, because people keep on trying to, hey, what do you think it was about this? I said, I don't give a shit. I'm homeless.
Oh my God, I love
You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God,
but no,
oh my God,
it's some fucked up shit that's going on over there.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I had my doubts, guys. I had my doubts if I should bring him on. Well, we might have to make you a recurring. I'm sorry. That's exactly what the fuck I wanted to hear. I don't give a fuck about this. I'm homeless. Okay? You know what I give a fuck about? My T-Mobile bill. Okay? Mm-hmm. Who's gonna Palestinian pay my T-Mobile fucking bill? Okay, that's what I really want to know. All right, who's gonna fucking pay this rent? All right, I'm hearing all these TikTokers say, "Yeah, free Palestine, and you have to make this a priority." And da 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 da. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding? This war has nothing to do with me. This war has nothing to do with me. Israel and Palestine and Arabs and all you, they're brothers, cousins, brothers from a different mother. That's family. That's family business over there. You ain't about to include me and make my whole world upside down over some shit that, by the way, is never going to be resolved. Talk about an argument. That's worse than the white-black argument. These niggas hate each other more than blacks hate white people, I guarantee you. This is a brotherly fight. Have you ever seen some of these family fights where you try to, like, involve yourself and try to help out and the motherfuckers turn on you? There's nothing you can say. Everything you say against Israel, the Palestinians want to fucking jump down your back. If you say something against Palestinians, these motherfuckers want to jump down your back. You say something against Jews, you get canceled and lose your job. You got to be fucking kidding me if you think I'm fitting to, exert my energies into the Palestinian-Israel conflict. Sorry, you got me fucked up, guys. And I love that perspective. I love the perspective, brother. Go ahead, Shay. What you got, boo? What you got?
Well, first, definitely, moment of silence for all the people that have passed. And respect and sending, just blessings to all the families lost. I was a bit not privy on the situation, so I did my research. But I can't, it's so weird because I can't trust, any source that I, listen to because I don't know, whose side they're on. So, I really don't know what's going on. And I was thinking, is this, the Crusades, continue type shit? And then it's just, really reminiscent, I have no affiliation with any organization, but kind of reminds me of some BDGD shit, back in Chicago. It's just a never-ending fucking
turf war.
Yeah, I'm just okay, this is just gangbanging overseas, and it's just very foreign because I don't know if they know what the gang logistics here is. I feel I'm just kind of like when they listen to drill music and then they envision the states and all the gangs, and when they listen to gangster rap American shit, they can only imagine the people lost and the casualties and shit. That's how I kind of feel with this shit. I'm just a listener of this shit, and I'm just trying to imagine, and it's fucking
free Palestine
wild.
Or free Israel? Are you on Israel side or Palestine side? Go.
God bless both of the countries. God bless both of them.
Yeah, that's the politically correct. Yeah. We know what we're doing here. We're uncancelable here on Blame the Victim podcast. Ed, free Palestine or Israel? Go. Quick. Which one? Niggas don't know.
I don't care. I don't care. People are gonna die.
Yes.
People. I literally. I wish I had more on. I just really don't care. I don't give a fuck.
I love it. This is war.
That's
know,
real because they don't care about. Some people
They
really don't care about the
give a
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
What if I was to go on news with my problems I had? You think anybody would give a fuck?
right?
I just don't, like I said, we should tell about my shit. Maybe somebody will send there, oh, free heads, house him. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
He
Like,
will, Eddie. You should broadcast
this shit is
it.
retarded. So I don't give a fuck. I know somebody's gonna make some money out of this shit, and it ain't gonna be me.
Yeah. Well, because war is a very lucrative industry.
That's what this is about.
War is a lucrative industry. Mr. McHale, boss man, what do we got, man? Anything on this? Anything constructive that we can add to this?
Okay, well, you have to know what are the two top industries that are exported by America.
Guns.
I would say some type of war supplies, right?
Weapons
Yeah.
and entertainment.
Guns and entertainment.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yep.
So, as you know, the United States is not a morally authentic country. Money over people, profits over people at all costs. It's in the United States' best interest that the conflict continues so they can continue to sell their weapons to Israel.
Okay.
That's my point of view.
So wait, are you
For
saying that
example,
America's guilty for this war?
It's a sponsor.
What I'm saying is that
Goodness.
there's a reason why this conflict continues to go on every decade since I've been born.
Right.
And even though there might be people of peace who wanted to really authenticate peace, I remember them being killed and shot.
Right.
Menachem Begin back in the 70s. I remember Anwar Sadat.
Right.
I remember this conflict when I was 8 years old.
Bro.
It hasn't gotten any better.
Talk about it. And listen, guys, I'm 29 years young. Okay, if you can believe that. All right. And every freaking year, there's some with Israel and, just a bunch of miscellaneous brown people fighting. All right, if you ask me. And, I have a question. And this is, it's going to sound whatever it's going to sound like, but this is a genuine question. Hamas is a terrorist organization. You know how Israel gives it up. We know they don't care. They don't care about your freaking Palestinian children, women. They don't care. They're bombing all of you. They want you all to die. You know how Israel gives it up. And yet Hamas and these Middle Eastern terrorist organizations go after Israel, and it causes all types of problems for the Palestinian state. Isn't it in the Palestinian state best interest to control their dogs, their Hamas, their terrorist organizations? Because you know how Israel is going to give it up. You know they don't give a fuck. So why isn't it Palestine? Why isn't Palestine the biggest one going after Hamas and these terrorist organizations? Why? Is it because maybe Hamas is doing their bidding? Damn, I know that's controversial. I know that's controversial, and I'm asking a genuine question. I'm serious. Why isn't Palestine? You know how the problems that you're getting from Israel right now. Why don't you control these freaking terrorist organizations so you don't get these problems? I mean, is this not a genuine question? Is this not legitimate?
Well, you got to know that the terrorist organization has been controlling the Gaza for quite some time. And Palestine, or the government of Palestine, hasn't challenged that authority in the Gaza Strip. So they essentially, over the last decades, have allowed this terrorist organization to take control of the Gaza. And the Gaza is where they're most likely sending off those missiles and all those things that will inflict a lot of terror and pain inside, Israel.
Okay, so you're saying the Palestinian state is allowing the terrorist groups to get it popping from the Gaza Strip. Is that what you're saying?
The worst case scenario they're allowing, the middle case scenario they're allowing, the worst case scenario they're promoting it, the last case scenario they don't feel like they have the power to override those terrorist groups in Gaza.
Okay.
So one of those three.
Well, guys, this is what this reminds me of. You got big brother, little brother. Okay, little brother does something light. He just tries to get big brother's attention. He does something, for whatever reason. Okay, and then big brother comes back and host this motherfucker, suplex him. You know what I'm saying? Stone cold his ass. This is what's basically happening. No, the Israelis are not coming back with the same little force that initial attack was. Israel is coming like some motherfucking gangsters. This is, hey, black people, so-called BDs from Chicago and wherever the fuck you think you gangster. These are true gangsters. Look at it. You think you're gangster? You think you motherfuckers is gangster? You ain't gangster. You ain't gangster. Case in point, look at how Israel don't give a fuck about women, children, baby, grandmother. Don't give a fuck. They kill everybody. Savage.
Yeah, do that, tough guys.
Yeah, these are real gangsters.
I mean, they do that.
These are real gangsters.
No, not on this level.
Chicago, what you doing? The block ain't on 63rd, huh? Was you shooting up the block, nigga? These motherfuckers is doing out the whole country. We don't give a fuck. L'chaim.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shabbat shalom, nigga.
Oh my goodness.
So who's to blame? Man. We're going to have to say the Palestinian state for not getting your terrorist organizations under control unless you're using them. Oof. Okay.
I think they got the foot on their neck.
Yeah, not enough. Not enough. All right, let's go to the next topic, guys. Oh, man, this is good. All right, we're moving here, guys. We're moving. Okay. This topic, too, we're going to have to go to a video. Okay, before we get to that, let's go to this video. Where are all the masculine men? I should have that queued up. Do you have that, Mikhail? Yeah, there we go, babe. Let's go ahead and play that. Where are all the masculine men?
I don't want to say this but I am. There's not really any men these days. You know what, masculine men. When I'm talking about masculine, I don't mean bulk ass dudes like dumb right now. I'm talking about masculine men. Where are those guys? Someone like my brother and my dad. They're
what makes a masculine?
Yeah, what do you
man?
want in a masculine man?
Like change a tire type.
It has nothing to do with looks. It's just a guy who can just support you and no jealousy. Just it's not easy dating me, because like I said, I'm kind of like an alpha, so. I got to meet someone who's more alpha than me.
So you want more alpha? You don't want a beta?
No,
because a lot of
absolutely
alpha homegirls that I have a little bit more of a beta boyfriend situation.
Because I have dated someone that was very, very a yes man, and it was very sweet, but then it gets boring.
Okay.
Oh, this is fun.
Okay, guys, you heard it. Now, here we go. This is legitimate. Don't tell me she's alone, ladies. Don't tell me she's alone. Because I heard a lot of you ladies out there saying the same thing. I hear older women saying it. I hear millennials saying it. I even hear some of the young men just talking shit about me. Okay? Where are all the masculine men? Where are the men? Okay? Shay, let's go ahead and start with you, boo. Can you identify with what she's saying here in this clip?
Oh, yeah. I dated a lot of pussy boy ass.
Okay.
Pussy boys. But, that was my own, picking or whatever. And I don't know. I guess opposites attract. So maybe I was being masculine and then they were feminine and then I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Nah, it's fucked up. It's just fucked up.
You prefer your men to be stereotypically traditional men.
At that time in my life, I liked assholes. I liked assholes because my blueprint was an asshole. My dad was an asshole. So I didn't like nice guys. I didn't like people who had my best interest. It was real fucked up. A real I think it's a mental health thing. I don't think that's a normal thing. I don't.
Is that what we're talking about? She's asking she's not saying where's the fuck boys. She's saying where's the real men.
Oh, the masculine.
Where's the real men? Where are the real men? She's saying
a lot of men do want to be. It seems like a lot of men are very envious. Envious and do want to be women. I've definitely come across. Men who want to get the same privileges that a woman gets.
Okay.
By using the same attributes.
Okay, this is an interesting point. Okay, Ed. Okay, that's what Shay's. Yeah, exactly. Okay, what kind of attributes are you talking about?
Appearance, aesthetics, sexual.
So again, we're not talking about gay men. We're talking about straight men. But you're saying straight men are becoming more skinny jeans, metrosexual.
Yeah, I've met some who've tapped super into their femininity that they know how to finesse you, as much as any playgirl, Playboy model. Like they're very like
they're manipulative like women. They're catty like women. They dressing more feminine. They're okay.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
you're saying this is the problem?
Yes, it creates a weird dynamic because if you're not very secure in your femininity, you start questioning like, is this motherfucker the prize?
Is he what?
Is this person the prize? Like, do he got the pussy?
Is he the prize? Yes.
Yeah.
Is he got the pussy? Ooh, that's a yes. Yes.
Does my
That's
egg
what
start
women
chasing
start
my
to
sperm?
think. They start to ask, is he the prize? Ooh, we're gonna come back to that. Okay, Ed, what do you think?
No, all the Damascus men, they're in jail.
They're in jail.
Because
are they still masculine?
When people, no. What happens is when we were alpha males and all that stuff, good stuff, they started to arrest us for it. Hence Ike Turner. You feel me? Like that's what happens.
Oh my goodness!
Like we're not allowed to be men anymore.
We're
not allowed to beat our women anymore.
There was a time. Yeah, OJ ruined it for everybody because he took it too far.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. But there was a time back in like the 50s, it was okay. Like you can, take your day out on a woman. It was
right. You can take your day out on a woman. That
is horrible.
Right. So that's when it was real men. Is when we come home. The pot roast is not good. And you throw this bitch up against the fucking wall.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And you saying those were the good old days?
Well, no, I mean, I don't know if it was good old days, but it was definitely a time because now it's like you got to remember, you got to understand, women weren't really people back then,
right?
In the 50s, so it's like if you call the police talking about domestic violence, the police will come and beat the shit out of you.
Right,
like, that's your husband. He takes care of the bills.
Exactly.
But now, since women have, they gained their independence, they can make just as much money as us. They're like, a lot of women don't need a man for shit. So that's why a lot of men are going the other way, going and fuck with men, and women are going to fuck with women because they don't need us anymore. And what's a very good fact, like women who get married, the divorce rate in lesbian couples are high as fuck. So the whole time it wasn't the men's problem. Y'all can't even be with each other,
bro.
What?
So
That is such.
You know how many times I've been saying? No,
it's the women's. The women are the problem. Y'all can't even be with each other.
We'll throw it up. We'll throw it up. The lesbian divorce rate. We will throw up that lesbian divorce rate so you can see it. Oh yeah, it's crazy. And I've been saying this for years. If you want to know how bad it is to date to be with a woman, just date yourselves, okay? And you will see how truly awful it is to be with a woman. Mikhail, what do you got on this? Where's the real men at, bro? And you old school, bro. Where's the real men at, man?
Well, first you got to use the fact OJ changed the demographics where domestic violence was acceptable. People used to come out and give a pass of, well, you need to hold it down. The neighbors are complaining. If we have to come back out here again, we are going to have to do something. That was before OJ. After OJ, a white woman got killed by a black man.
Right.
Hell no.
Allegedly.
Rules changed immediately.
Right.
To now where we are today, all you got to do is be accused or be looked at the wrong way.
That's right.
And now you have our own race of women who are some cases saying it was rape, and in other cases saying they were molested, and in some cases aren't even true.
Right. Guys.
I feel like I see that more or less by white women.
Guys, it's pretty freaking simple. You know why there's no more real men? Because, ladies, you ran them away. You ran them away.
To jail.
Okay? This is your fault. All right? You have pussified men.
Guys.
You have been pussifying men for years. Okay? Years. With everything. Everything about is equality. You want to be equal to a man. Okay? You don't, you don't want the whole ambitious thing where a man brings home the bacon. That we don't really feel like we need to do that anymore because you got it. You got it.
But that was by design, guys.
Here we go, by design. Of course,
it
a woman.
was by design,
Of course, a woman says this because you know how women are.
You seen Claudine?
You know how women are. Women are the same as men. Okay,
man out the house
with no accountability. All right.
You see how just right there. You see how she just came in and spoke. She would have never been able to do that.
You would have backhanded my ass to the fucking wall.
You have pussified.
You just wouldn't do it because you knew your place.
With everything from the fucking
fucked up,
the
Eddie.
Me Too movement. Everything is a Me Too, okay? Everything is a fucking equality. Everything is a men ain't, this, men ain't that out. I could do anything you could do. I could do better. I could do anything better than you. Women have been pussifying men for a while, and guess what? Now we want to stay at home with the kids, okay? Now we want you to pay half on a date. Okay, hey baby, hey, you open the door for me. I open the door for you this time. You open the door for me this time. There is no fucking chivalry. Nah, bitch. You equal now. Okay, you can do it too. Okay, anything you can do, I can do. So what happens is some women going around like, wait, bitch, I don't feel special. I don't feel special
Some of
anymore.
us didn't sign up for that shit.
I didn't sign up for that. But guess what, bitch? You can't be equal and special at the same time. You got to pick one, bitch.
But see, that wasn't even like the black woman's like agenda. That was the whole like white woman's agenda. Then we just got
Blame
dragged
it
into
on
the
the
shit
white
because of the
women.
system.
Sounds just like a black woman.
Because
Sounds
of the
just-
system. They sent all y'all to jail, made y'all gay, took y'all out the homes, and then they
Sounds-
sent us to college
sounds
and told
just-
us to be all we can fucking be, and then
sounds-
like brainwashed us to march with the fucking white women, suffrage shit, and now
See,
we're
it's
here.
still talking. That's
Sounds
what I'm saying.
just like a black woman, okay? When
had to get it
Kevin
out.
Samuels died, you hosts cheered in the street like it was the
What is
fucking
Kevin
gay
Samuels'
pride
name?
parade.
He was a very
You
interesting
fucking,
person.
it was like the fucking Trinidadian parade when this motherfucker, when Kevin Samuels died. Okay, y'all cheered. You were so happy, right? They were so happy on all these news outlets. This is black women. This is black women. That's not white women. Black women. Okay, we're happy that this motherfucker died. You guys have. I would say.
I guess we're being all group.
You guys have a little dilemma. You guys have. What are you gonna do now, guys? We're in 2023, moving into 2024, and the men, you can see it. We don't really give a fuck about you. Okay, we're not fucking. We're not really like taking care of you like we used to. We're not even trying.
This is true.
Men are kind of like focusing on themselves all of a sudden. What the fuck? Men are on their own eat, pray, love shit, self care. I'm seeing all these
Right.
TikToks with
Fucking
these
yeah.
men. We talk about straight men, right? But they motherfuckers. When has fucking men ever done self care, Ed? Like what the fuck? We don't give a fuck about y'all. Okay, and if it ain't some gay shit, it's a me shit or it's an abstinence shit. We just like, and women are just like, just out there. Just
Yeah,
with
because
no
you guys
game.
are so independent now. Great job.
Yeah, so independent, so well paid, and miserable.
Chivalry is
Miserable as
dead.
fuck.
You bitches killed it.
Yeah,
But you know what? Are these women that, I guess we're speaking in the majority, because you do have outliers out there, Like, what about the outliers? What about the women who are
What are you
traditional?
doing?
What about them? Or should they just fucking hang it up? No one's coming to save us, bitches.
Good.
No one's coming to save us, guys.
That's a great-
Everybody just fucking hang it up. Huh?
That's a great question, Shay. That's a great question. And this is the answer, guys. Good women will always get chose. Okay? A woman who is working on her mind, her body, her soul, okay, her
let's
chakras,
hope.
her good energy, she will always be with suitors in her motherfucking
Okay.
DMs.
All right.
Always.
Thank you for the gym.
But it's you miserable bitches. It's you miserable bitches. Where are the niggas at? Where the real men at? What happened to the men? You heifers will never be chose.
Yeah, and
your
you-
time
and
is
you're
done.
not all queens either. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, your time is done. Bitch.
That's some Abraham Hicks shit where you're chasing it and it doesn't come. As
Yeah,
opposed
yeah.
To, like, leave it
Yeah,
alone.
if you're chasing the dick, you're gonna be chasing it for the rest of your life, just like your mother. Okay, just like your
Grandmother.
motherfucking mother. Okay, if you are working on yourself, you're taking accountability for your life, not blaming it on the system, on men, on this, on that, not blaming it on da. If you are centered and working on yourself, you will always be chose. Because real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? You don't need 7. Well, how many is 3.5, 4 billion men on the earth? You don't need 3.5 billion. You just need one man, bitch. You just need one. So while you're asking where all the niggas is at, you got real good men out there and you're missing them. So instead of asking where the niggas is at, where you at, bitch?
That's deep.
Where you at, ho? Where's your
Minus
chakras
the
at?
bitch in the hoe.
What's your weight like?
It's the only
What's your emotions and energy like? Are you happy? Okay. Are you a good person? Are you nice? Okay. Is you a judgmental heifer that always screaming at your kids? Which one are you? Which one are you? Okay.
Wow.
All right. This is fun.
You know,
This is fun. Ed, are we good? Are we on point?
No,
Pretty
that's on
much,
point. Great job, ladies.
Great job. You did it, ladies.
Ladies, it's okay. We might just have to sit this one out.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
Maybe
sitting.
the next world, the next
Yeah.
dimension, they'll have it better.
Speaking of having it better, our favorite, Keke Palmer and Darius Miles in the news. I love this couple.
Lauren
Oh
Keke
my God,
Palmer.
I love this couple.
Amazing actress.
They're giving us Blueface and Krishan Rob. Guys, let me tell you something. We're gonna start with Ed on this one, okay? Keke Palmer and Darius Miles in the news for abuse claims, okay? Everybody loves Keke, Hollywood actress. This is her fiance.
Childhood favorite.
They've been together for several years. They just had a child, and she just went public with abuse claims and allegations. She's, looking for full custody of their children, and it's real messy and it's real nasty. Who's at fault for this situation? Ed, let's start with you.
Wait a minute. Wait. Is this a child abuse thing, or I didn't hear about
She's
this?
claiming that she does not feel safe around him. She has released screenshots of home video. So she's got home surveillance of him whipping her ass, and she hasn't released the video yet. She'll say she'll take that to court, but she just released screenshots, and he looks like he's hemming the hell out of her. And so that's where we're at right now. She's going for full custody.
Yeah, this makes sense. Looking at him, because he's light skinned. He did it.
He did it
because she probably tried to play him and stuff like that. And
right.
He had to show his dark skinned nigga tendencies. That's all it is. So he just had to show her. Like, again, it goes back to the other thing.
Oh,
you're trying to demasculate men.
Yeah.
So the thing is, she probably got beat up, but I guarantee you it wasn't for her being quiet.
Okay.
Something. What did she say? That's all I'm saying.
She's saying that
you don't feel safe. Or what? What do you mean? You got kids. You don't feel safe. So what did you say to him?
Saying that he's crazy jealous. Like one time, she just showed her an outfit. She got dressed up and just showed a sexy outfit, and he went off. She didn't even go outside. She just showed him the outfit, and he went off. She went to an Usher concert a few weeks ago, and there was a big news because he posted like, "You just became a mother. Look at you." Da da da. He was going off on that. Like he's crazy, jealous, rage, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, he's probably, like I say, he's light skinned. He's probably out of his mind.
Okay.
You know,
all right, so
he's out of his mind.
What's the correlation?
Shay, who's to blame for this?
Oh man, who's to blame for this? Oh, I really don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, JC. I'm a fan. She's from the Shy.
Come on, Shay. We don't have all day. Who's to blame? Let's get into it.
They both are to blame.
It's definitely her.
They both are to blame for this because I don't think that they were on the same socioeconomic level and social status level to deal with each other. I think that from what I read, she kind of chose up on him, and then that that unbalanced things, because then that was the egg chasing the sperm.
So that's his fault because she was the come up. So you're blaming him for shouldn't a man aspire to get a better bitch than a woman that's on a better level than he is?
Well, you mentioned earlier that the INDPENT woman is not super desirable. So why would he desire that? Well, okay, you didn't say that, but those type of women are deemed kind of like seem like they can do it on their own type shit. So if he's a man, why would he want a super bossed up woman? Why wouldn't he want to go out there and be the provider and make? I'm saying, I just don't know if they were on the same socioeconomic and social status.
So you're saying good energy, everybody loves Keke, and everybody does love Keke. Good energy, fine. I don't know when this got this fine. I remember her killing the bee and all that.
Postnatal. Her baby did that for her.
And now Keke looking like a whole meal.
He helped her glow up with their seed.
And you're saying that she, this fine, beautiful, good energy woman, approaches me, light skin, Chico DeBarge, 2023 Chico DeBarge, and I'm supposed to turn her down because she's on a higher level.
No, but don't be surprised when she little dog you, and when she power trips and little dog you and boxes you in, because her money talk. and you a man, and society says that your money is supposed to talk and her beauty is supposed to talk, but now it's disproportionate. Now your beauty is talking and her money talking. Who talk louder at the end of the day? She gonna little dog you.
Well,
if she feel like a little bitch.
All right. Well,
she shouldn't be surprised when she get choked. I'm just saying.
Well, guys, apparently,
Unfortunately.
this has been going on for several years. He's been whipping that ass for years.
But that's sad that you have to result of violence.
It's definitely her fault.
That's a mental health issue that you have to use your fucking hands.
Okay, so here we go. You're with someone who is abusive before you have a kid with them. They're abusive, beating your ass. And then you go and have a kid with them?
Oh, well, people have Stockholm
syndrome. And then you go and have a kid with them.
People really have Stockholm syndrome. Like, people really get fucked up in the shit.
Oh, my God. This is what they do, don't they? People have Stockholm syndrome.
They do.
Oh my God, you beat my ass. Let's have a child.
Oh, God. It's some real shit. It's some real mental.
Oh my God.
If you got a real fucking
black my
con
eye.
artist,
Come
you know
on.
how to really fucking get in your brain and like.
So you won't blame the kidnapper for being a good kidnapper? Isn't that his job? If I'm a kidnapper and I'm an abuser, don't I want to be the best abuser I can be? Okay? Like, I mean, obviously I want to be manipulative. Well, I mean, that's a good abuser. If I don't manipulate you good, then I'm not a good abuser, bitch. So here we go.
That makes sense. I'm going to go hit her. That makes sense. Just go hit her upside the head and have a baby. Okay, cool.
Here we go, guys. Ladies, and it's not just ladies, men, ladies, trans. If you are with someone who abuses you, and you choose to stay with them, guess what? You have lessons to learn. I don't know. How can I make this more simple? You have ass whippings to get.
You earned every last one of them.
You got to earn these stripes, baby. The man or the woman or whoever the abuser is, they're doing their job. They're an abuser. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, abuse. It's your job to either learn your lesson, leave them, put them in their place. I don't know. Not get abused. How about that? How about you not get abused? That's a thought.
This is true, but like for real, to anybody like going through domestic violence type shit, like I really hope y'all work that shit out. Like I really got a little cousin like doing like facing life right now for like killing her dude because I don't know. She got fucked up. He threatened her. He whipped her ass. It was do or die.
Everybody knows you don't fucking put your hands on the abuser. You get somebody else to kill him. Okay? So, again, not doing the right thing. Guys, if you don't learn lessons, you will repeat them. You're going to just keep on repeating the same scenarios until you freaking learn the lesson. Come on. Come on. And we love Kiki. Oh, my God.
Y'all ain't never been so lost in the fucking sauce. You accept, like, emotional, like, I mean, I can admit it as a human. No one's ever put their hands on me, but I've undergone, like, emotional or verbal.
Of course.
Under the sake of love.
Of course.
It ain't no.
Of course. And so what's your point?
It ain't no pussy good enough to make me do some crazy. That's crazy. Women are insane. That's the problem. Like, you can put like, lost in the sauce. Like, what the. So you mean to tell me.
You never had no bitch talk to you reckless?
You that much in love. You gonna sit there and just take all kind of it's crazy. It's mental retardation.
I don't know what level she reached to like take blows, but I'm just saying like any type of abuse.
Yeah, well, sorry guys.
But there's your question. I have had a woman talk crazy to me, and what happened when they talk crazy to me? Let's just say she cried when she get punched. That's all I'm saying. But other than that, like you said, it's consequences when you talk.
So, Ed, are you saying that you hit women for talking crazy to you?
Yeah, men or women are not equal. So when you talk crazy, that means you're trying to be equal. So, okay, so let me show you that you're not.
The views that are expressed by our
this was years ago also.
By our recurring guests are not representative of the Blame the Victim show. Okay? That is Ed's own personal thing. We do not stand by men beating women for talking to them messed up. Okay, there are reasons to beat women, and that is not one of them.
No, that's totally not one of them.
Oh my fucking God! Okay. There's no reason to put your hands on anybody, man, woman, or child. Keep your fucking hands to yourself, everybody.
Self-defense.
Then yes, you whoop ass and
you just said that so declarative and then went back on your statement.
That is the only reason.
Well, but that's a big reason. And we know women like to do what? Hit. Yeah. Women like to hit, don't they? Yeah.
Well,
and what happens?
That's funny.
And what happens when a woman hits? What I'm supposed to do? Pray.
You know that's what they
pray.
You know that's what they tell you when JC, did they tell you that when you was a kid? Like when you was a kid, like not to hit girls?
Yes.
Like that? But they never told little girls not to hit boys.
Yes, they did. My grandma always said, I used to do that with my little cousin. She said, when he wall off and pop your ass, don't say nothing. Like you don't do that. You don't poke them. You don't hit them. They'll wall off and hit your ass back.
All
so
right.
some people do teach that.
Okay.
In America, the standard is not. They don't tell girls not to hit boys.
Y'all been attracting low vibrations.
The standard is for us not to hit y'all. That's what it is. So we just supposed to sit there and take it.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't put my hand, but whatever. I
No,
know
not you. I'm just saying in general.
We're talking about the majority. I know.
Let's go ahead. We got to move on. And speaking of men popping ass, Dwight Howard, okay, has officially come out as gay. Now, I don't know why this is news. Do y'all remember this video? Do y'all remember this video?
This way?
Just did an interview, sideline. Yeah, this is on national TV. And grabbed his homie. Can we run that back? Can we just slow mo? Look at the fucking. Hold on, wait. Like in between, and the dude kind of like, I don't know, is he accepting it or nah? It's kind of like, hey, bro, not here. It's not giving me like, yo, what the fuck? It's giving me like, yo, bro, not in public, bro. Okay, all right. Dwight Howard, oh man, and talk about, this is an NBA All-Star, bro. Talk about people being gay at every level. If there is a physical specimen, it's Dwight Howard. I mean, on LeBron level, like body, like fucking, this is a man's man, okay? And text messages came out showing Dwight Howard having a conversation with the man who accused him of sexual assault. And Dwight says, I'm not gay, I'm just a little nasty.
Oh,
okay.
My.
Guys, I can't tell you how many times I've said something like that in my life. All right? Okay, I can't tell you how many times I've said some shit like that. And I stand by it, too. I fucking stand by it. I'm not gay. I'm just a little twisted. Okay? What's wrong with me, you little twisted? Guys, Dwight Howard. Can we throw up the picture? Look at the. No, this is your first problem, Dwight. Okay, this is your first problem, okay? Look at the audience. Know your audience, brother. You can tell this man girl, guess who bitch! Bitch! Guess who I fucked last night, man? Oh my God, bitch, you ain't gonna believe this. Bitch, you gonna have to sit down for this, bitch. You ain't gonna believe who I fucking sucked last night, man. Okay? You know the basketball player from the Orlando Magic, bitch, the Superman? The Superman? Yeah, bitch, he gave guac. It was Superhead, bitch. It was Superhead. Motherfucker, you are one of the top athletes in the world. Sloppy, bro. Where's the NDA, dog? Where's the non-disclosure agreement, bro? Where is the fucking legal ramifications for talking? Because the only reason that cis is talking is because you're a big star. If this was a regular situation, would we be really hearing about this? I think not. This happened in Atlanta. This shit happens every day on a Tuesday. Okay? Every fucking day in Atlanta. All right? Fucking the gay capital, the black gay capital of the fucking world. This man is basically accusing Dwight of bringing in a third party into their sexual rendezvous, okay? Dwight brought a man who was dressed as a man, and girl did not want to do this. So he objected. Dwight persisted, okay? And they ended up having essentially a threesome that the man didn't want. Now, we've all been in situations, sexual situations that we did not want. But who fucking does a lawsuit on it? You just take that L. But because the man is Dwight Howard, we know a payday is coming.
This is incredible.
Yeah. So this is really crazy. So let's go ahead and let's start with you, my brother. Okay. Who is to blame?
This
for
right
this
here
situation?
is everybody keeps talking about this. This right here is propaganda at its finest, personally.
Okay.
Like I remember back in the 90s, you would never hear anything about anybody on TV coming out as gay. It's whatever.
Right.
Whatever Dwight Howard and this other guy do in their personal life in their bedroom is their fucking business.
Right.
It's not that serious. But like I said, again, we have to teach this to the kids. Because we're introducing this gay lifestyle to the world.
Interesting.
That's what it's all. It's no. You know how you did sex ed back in school? Like, oh, we're gonna teach sex ed. First of all, they taught sex ed to me in like 5th grade.
Right.
They're not teaching me sex ed. You know why? I was thinking about going after school, throwing rocks and stuff, and riding bikes. They're introducing sex to us. That's what they're doing. So they're just introducing it to us. So that's fine. And it's, again, please stop introducing this to people's children.
Do we think that essentially this is part of the agenda to make everyone gay or something like that, or just what?
I mean, that's what it seems like to me, but who knows? Because the agenda in the 90s was everybody smoke dope. Now it's everybody suck dick. So I'm just saying, it seems like a pattern here, because whatever they want you to do, they're going to televise it.
Okay, love it. Shay?
As far as the Dwight Howard coming out, so when you just, I was looking at that all week, and I thought about that too. Like, man, he represents what, like we were talking about, like the alpha masculine male, right? And then
he's like he would be compared to like a Bruce Jenner. Without the
Bruce Jenner,
without the Wheaties box, or no, I'm sorry, he was on the Wheaties box without
you.
the decathlon Olympic. Actually, I think he does have I think Dwight does have an Olympic ring. But the bottom line is Dwight would be like a Bruce Jenner, like he's a man's man athlete.
Mandingo trap. And I remember going to a gay club in West Hollywood and seeing like the most masculine men, like flirting with men who look like, kind of have the same aesthetics as this gentleman to the right or whatnot, and to see them like break down and like to see that like happen was the most interesting encounter I've ever seen in my life, because it just changed my whole fucking like mental of like
what a gay man
feminine
looks like.
And masculine, and and what's attracted to what, so it's whatever. But also in the dynamics of like team sports, like I remember playing basketball since I was like 7th grade, and not knowing what lesbianism was, but seeing some girls, we were playing all day every day, basketball from 7th grade to like 12th grade, AAU, whatever, and you're with the same sex all day every day, and you start seeing some girls being attracted to other girls and seeing this like lesbianism relationship evolve, but they're not gonna call it gay.
Should we stop team sports to keep them from developing sexual attraction?
Then you're gonna have to just stop everything in close proximity of people. I don't know if people can turn people gay, or people have like that seed in them to. I've seen this shit happen in real time, and then this person is now married to a man, but I've seen her in her adolescence as a lesbian. So like, in my adolescence, I was a lesbian. So like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to stop anything. I think like influence, I think it's just gonna happen to whoever is gonna happen.
Yeah, they socially accepting it, so they keep putting it in your face. Oh no, it's okay.
For sure, the exposure is changing the youth for sure.
Yeah, we're talking about two different things here, and I want to kind of involve this with our 5th and final topic, because we got to be shutting down here. But he's being accused of sexual assault. This is serious stuff. So Dwight did do an interview a couple years ago. I think it was with Kristen Leahy, and she just point blank asked him, "Are you gay?" And he said no. Okay, and he made a couple of videos even after that online social media saying, "What I do in my bedroom is nobody's fucking business." I like all of that. All right, he had to come out in this situation because of this lawsuit. The lawsuit forced him out of the closet. So
this was quoted, like he definitely stated.
He stated, Dwight Howard literally stated that, that basically he does sleep with men and it's nobody's business and da-da-da. I mean, he had to, okay? Because what he had to say is that this was a consensual thing and not that he raped him. So Dwight Howard's point is that this whole sex act or this whole situation was consensual. The guy is saying, no, you kidnapped me against my will and da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's messy. Atlanta shit. So,
maybe he wanted.
Mike, Mikhail, before I, put the kibosh on this, do you have anything to add to this? I know this is a messy topic. What do you think?
Well, I would just say that we all assume that genetics are a huge part of the growing population of the LGBTQ community. I would say that programming is more responsible.
Okay.
So if you're the people in power and this is my point of view, not necessarily means you have to believe it's true, but if you're in a position of power, you know that you can program people to have a certain behavior, then you have a rising population demographics that you can all have reasonably think that they're going to be acting and thinking the same. So as a capitalism point of view, you want to be loyal to this community. That's why Anheuser-Busch goes against their number one demographic to bring in a new LGBTQ community, because they know if they get them now loyal or young, there'll be a growing population for the next several decades.
Interesting.
Exactly.
So, that is true. So it's genetics plus programming. Genetics plus programming is what you're saying. Why would the people at the top want there to be so many gay people? Does anyone? Because we always talk about it's programming and da. Fine, okay, I'll hear that argument. Does anyone have a reason why? Why is it in the Illuminati or the 1% or the people at the top? Why is it in their best interest to have so many gay people in the world? Does anyone have an answer for this, or have
I think it's bigger than a gay thing. I think it's an identity thing. I think if you are fully erased from know thyself, love thyself, and understand thyself, and we're seeking all these false identity, this is just another false identity that can be very lucrative if you decide to get operations.
I like it.
And then the medical procedure to keep you feeling good can be long term. Again,
wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Agree. And then within the black community, like you said, Atlanta, it's also to depopularize the blacks. If you guys are all burying your cum in men's butts, we don't have to worry about these niggas being around, because California is only 6% black. So we're in prison, we're in jail, we're fucking each other in the butt. We're no longer going to reproduce anymore. So we're going to be extinct off the planet. So that's what it is in black communities. They're just trying to get rid of us. Well, but the Mexicans, on the other hand, they're and the Indian people, they're populated like motherfucker. Right. It's us. We got it all twisted.
I just think that it's been like these. The gay people have been around, like Hollywood. Like, I think they've been around. It's been like hush, hush, hush.
And now it's not.
And now they got the money. And they're like, fuck y'all. I got the money. Fuck y'all. Right. Like, the money's in my hands. Like, we were talking about privileges earlier. Like, and I thought about it. Like, is it like, white people privilege, then, white men, then white women, then gay, or gay? Is it gay white men at the super top? Then white men? How does it go? Gay black men have more privilege than heterosexual black men. Like, long story short, just bring it back full circle. Like, they got the fucking money. They got the fucking power. Like, yes, they're going to fucking turn everything into a homo genus pool.
But like he right, like he said, like, think about it. If I was to go cut my dick and turn into a vagina, it probably cost me $40,000-$50,000.
Or you can get it done for free in some states through Medicaid, which is happening now. Yeah, you can get it through governmental
see how that works out for me. Then it'll be vaginas be all dry and shit. I wouldn't want that.
It'll be an EBT vagina.
Listen, UCLA might be doing
welfare vagina.
Listen, you don't know. You could go to UCLA or USC right now, and they might be doing
the next couple of
test
decades is going to be wild. So what he's saying, ladies, the next 20, 30 years, y'all better come get me now, or I'm going to be gay. So start giving me all the pussy now.
Is that something that you want? Would you like to be gay?
No, it's going to happen.
Right.
The programming.
The programming.
Oh, you're going to allow yourself.
Programming.
You heard it here first, guys.
You're an adult. You would be very well overwhelmed if you're being.
It's not going to be me.
I don't know.
It's definitely going to be the youth, because the youth, their mind they don't know. They're like a sponge soaking it up. So if they getting it thrown in their face all day, here's dick, here's opposite sex, then guess what's going to happen by the time they're 12?
Okay. I like what Mike said a lot. I really like what he said a lot. I don't think I've ever really thought about it from that perspective. But I will say it's always been about identity for me. People identifying themselves with the physical characteristics or the behaviors they do is silly as hell. Rich people, important people, forward-thinking people, they don't do that. They know who they are is much more than this physical body. I could fuck 1,000 men. You will never have me identifying myself by what I do in the bedroom. That is ridiculous to me. That's absurd. I barely identify as a black person. This person who I am,
white face
this
on.
person who I am is a physical car that I'm driving now. My soul needs this to learn certain lessons, and I'm so proud and happy to be here. But this is not who I really am. You know what I'm saying? I don't identify myself with anything that I don't like. Okay, or, you know, whether it's not having the money that I want, like I identify myself with who I truly am inside, and that's much more than the shit I do in the bedroom, the shit I've done in the past to get by, the things that I've had to do in this world to make it. This is not who I am. These are just things that I've done. So to Mike's point, which is brilliant, and I have to think about it some more, there might be something to having the masses of people identify themselves with being gay, or identify themselves with like this bullshit, like just these weird, crazy identities everyone's into. Everyone's identifying themselves with this goofy shit. There might be something to that, you know? I originally, Mike, I actually just thought it was the earth is too many people on earth, okay? And we got to promote any agenda that is depopulation. So abortion, okay? Fucking lesbianism, gay shit, anything, because there's too many people on this earth, and then people are like, we got to slow down. But, identity politics, that's very interesting too. And that leads us to our very last topic here.
It could be both.
It could be, I think it is both. I've never fucking heard that. That is something to ruminate over, for sure. Getting people to identify themselves with this silly gay shit. I think that is so funny. Because I think the gay community is just silly. I just think these motherfuckers are the silliest people on the planet. I don't give a fuck what you do in your bedroom, nigga. Actually,
don't care.
For me to even be thinking about what another man does with his penis, that's gay. I don't give a fuck what another nigga is doing with his fucking penis. I don't care.
So no, you care. We need to tell you.
Like, what the hell is that? Even when people are like so much homophobic that they're constantly talking about gay shit, I'm like, man, this is weird. This is weird. Why are we? I don't want to talk about this gay shit no more. So I just think that whole thing. So my thing is, live your fucking life. Do you? No judgment. We're good. But this constant, who I am is a gay person. Oh wow, your whole identity is the shit you do, nigga. If my identity was the shit I did in the bedroom, y'all wouldn't. Y'all would think I'm no fucking good. Y'all would think I'm no good.
It don't even mean gay stuff to me. Like, I don't care if you're a man, and I don't care what anybody, like I said, what anybody does in the room. If it's just straight sex, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, same.
Keep that shit to your fucking self.
Right.
I don't need that. I can go the rest of my life not knowing what the fuck.
Thank you.
You like 69 or not? I don't give a shit,
bruh.
So would you think that's discrimination though? They would call if you were to talk about like your sexual relationships in a heterosexual.
No. Wait, again. If people on this earth want to spend their time identifying themselves with the shit that they do, fine, do it. I still think it's silly. I still think it's silly. But do it. Go ahead and do it. But I would never, bro.
You don't believe in labels.
Now they want to fuck.
Not just sexual. We're talking about everything. I do not identify myself with silly physical temporary characteristics that don't even matter. And then the gay community be getting upset.
And then you want to parade.
Have you ever seen a nigga that is gay or whatever, and then he has a realization and then he starts fucking with women? Because this happens too.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen this? And then the gay community be mad like they're a traitor and shit. Like, this is what people want to do. They want to get you in a box as soon as they can. Once you're gay forever. No, there's people who just play with gay shit like it's a toy. Yeah. And then once they've grown, they want to have a wife and kids. Do you see what I'm saying? So now you're not allowed to have a wife and kids because you fucking did some gay shit back in the shit? Come on, man.
This is real.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I've seen this.
Richard Pryor.
But I don't want to belittle it and say it was a toy. I don't know if it was their experience.
It sounded like you were saying it was a toy. It sounded like you were saying it was a toy. You said that when you were younger, you had a gay phase. And then you put it away like it was a fucking, Etch-a-Sketch.
That was definitely due to, like, social norm, pressures of social norm and like, realizing that, and religion that I was raised in.
A toy. You played with it for a little, during college or whatever you did. You played with it. And then
I'm bored.
Like, okay, I'm good.
I don't know. In my situation, it was more of an unfortunate circumstance, rather, than me subconsciously knowing that I was being lesbian. It wasn't
You did things with women temporarily in your life.
Yes, with young girls. As a young girl, I did things with young girls during my phallic stage.
And you're a pedophile. Okay,
and
cool.
now you don't.
I was a child. So.
And now you don't do it anymore.
No, it was the exploratory phase where a young girl and
exploratory. Yeah. That's my point. A toy. Okay, it was a toy. You played with it for a little while, and then you're done with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of playing with toys, trans. Okay.
Oh,
Trans
shit.
people are being there are trans people who are coming out and saying that they were not happy with their transition and the process, and they are detransitioning, and it is very controversial. This was taken from an interview by a friend of the show, Miss Candace Owens. Let's have a look.
Oh my goodness.
Do you think in your mind made you think maybe I'm not just gay, but maybe I'm trans? When did you first have that sort of a thought?
Yeah, I was 12. I had no idea even what being transgender was until I saw it online and I saw it on TV.
So what you're talking about is culture, and culture matters.
All I wanted was a miracle. We turned to that gender clinic because we were desperate. We were vulnerable. Like, I just didn't want to live anymore. They'll tell you, if you want to look good and be treated better, start now. Start young. I discovered a surgeon from TikTok. Even just a month, 2 months in, something was really wrong. Every single day, the pain was worse and the bleeding was worse. I would try and call the doctor. I would say, there's just no way that this is what it's supposed to be like.
He sounds like an absolute monster. I want you to know that I am so sorry for what happened to you.
Everything that they had told us was a lie.
How does it make you feel to know that there seems to be almost a conspiracy to stop this truthful narrative?
I know I've already been threatened many times, me and my family.
Even us having this conversation is a risk.
It's a story that needs to be told.
Okay, so, all right, yeah, boy. Okay, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. So, essentially, we have trans people who are saying that this trans agenda to get everyone to change their sex when they're young is an agenda and it needs to be stopped. And this is coming from trans people, people who are detransitioning or at least expressing upsettedness about their medical transitional journey. Okay, and this Brianna Ivy, went on Candace Owens' podcast to talk about this. This is a very, very controversial topic. Trans people get very upset at these detransitioners and people who are talking about how they're unhappy with their transition. They want them to quiet. Shh. They do not want them to talk about this. Okay, so who is at fault when it comes to the discussion of trans people being allowed to transition at an early age when it doesn't go right? Is it the trans people themselves? Is it the medical community? Is it this whole agenda which is promoting this stuff? Who's at fault? Shay, let's start with you.
I'm gonna say the medical community because I was part of the medical community, and as a person who takes that oath, you are supposed to better the condition of your patients, not worsen them. And I know that shit was probably a fucking like a trial surgery, like educational surgery. Like they probably really. I don't know how long they've been really doing this, but I'm sure she was like a study. And she said she was so desperate.
She went to one of the top doctors on TikTok who specializes in
TikTok.
Why you say it like that? On TikTok, like it's not reputable.
I mean, like, did she really like do her due diligence and look through health grades and things of that nature? I like this person is on like bottom. These surgeons they will fucking prey on
Wait,
see the BBLs.
Is this person
and
a
shit.
she or is this person a?
They were born a male, but they now
Oh, okay, so
identify
him.
as
Okay,
female.
got you.
They prey on these motherfuckers
Okay,
who
Ed,
really want it super bad, so they're gonna do sell them a dream.
We're coming in hot with the misgendering. We're coming in hot with the misgendering, Ed. Okay, and I'm not gonna stop you, but I have to repeat that the words and opinions by our recurring guests are not indicative of the show's opinions
at all. Brianna Ivy.
And I don't misgender. I don't misgender. She. Miss Brie Ivy is upset with her detransit. Okay, Ed, what do you got?
Oh no, this part like
wait, y'all interrupted me. I was saying
no, go ahead, Shay.
they
Finish.
didn't
I'm
perfect
sorry.
the shit yet.
So the medical people knew the shit wasn't right. They just fucking seen a lick and they hit it and bam. And now, and by
another
about
one.
20 years, they're probably gonna get the shit like Chef's Kiss.
Okay.
Like, I really want to see what a fake vagina looks like, and I want to see the fucking shit. Like I want to go to a lab. Like I really want to see. I can't. Is it on porn? Have you guys looked?
I've seen them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Where?
On TV. Maybe in person. Maybe I've done some clinical research.
Did it feel Oh.
It doesn't get wet. It doesn't get wet. You know, it doesn't get wet.
It has no lubrication?
Why would it?
I don't know.
Where would the lubrication
but
come
I guess that's why she said it's fucked up. Like, see, they haven't figured out all the shit. Like,
What
I
do you
even
mean,
asked
figure out all
I asked the doctor, like, yo, if you did a hysterectomy on a woman, do you guys be taking that shit like Henrietta Lacks in it? Like, do y'all take that shit and like put it in like a super rich transgender couple who wants to have a baby? And the doctor was like, no, there's no way the reproductive system of a woman could technically fit in a man. Like, the body will reject it. Like, the bodies are not set up the same.
Alrighty, now we're getting somewhere.
Okay. Ed, what are your thoughts, my brother?
The vagina doesn't. Everybody's wondering why the vagina doesn't where it doesn't get wet, all that crazy stuff. Oh, you know why? It's because, Brianna, I prefer to call you Brian. You're a man. It's not gonna get wet because it's not a real vagina. You're a woman. You're a fucking man. I don't have to play along. I will not play along. You can feel how you want to feel. Your body's gonna tell you, oh, you turn into a vagina. It's cool. But guess what? It doesn't work because it's not organic.
Okay.
It's not real.
It's not from
And
Whole Foods.
can we just remember that this Brianna Ivy is actually against the trans agenda of making people, everybody, get this surgery. She's coming and saying, listen, I'm this is not what I'm promoting. I'm against this. Like, she's coming in with a more conservative view. So you're coming in, I think, a little, in my opinion, a little harshly towards her when she's saying, listen, I am a biological male. She's admitting she's a biological male. Okay, in this interview, Candace refused to call her she, and she accepted that. Okay, she accepted. She went along with it. She knows I'm a trans woman. She knows who she is and what she is. So but you can continue. But I'm saying
no. I totally understand because, like I said, a lot of people. This is the thing because look. We're gonna offend people. Get offended by things like this. Like, okay, I did. You're a biological.
Well, you are being kind of insulting,
and it's insulting, right? And this is why this is very insulting. But if I insult anybody out there in the world, you know what's insulting to me as a black man? 400 years of slavery. You know what I mean? All that whole no free labor shit. So I don't give a shit about anybody's feelings when it comes to how they. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Because enough is enough.
Oh no! Don't blame
Enough is
the
enough.
man. Don't go back in time.
Enough is
and blame
enough.
the man for
So
being
my
oppressed.
so because I've had,
what
this
happened
is
to that
basically.
argument?
Are we doing the victim Olympics because black people are the biggest victims, so we don't need to have compassion and empathy towards other people?
We're not considered victims. So what I'm saying is, since we are victims, it's like blame the victim. We're gonna blame the victims. So blame black people. Saying the white men, we're not being oppressed.
So blame the Palestinians. Blame the trans people.
Blame all the victims because we're black people. We're victims, right? So that's what I'm saying. So since nobody gives a shit about my people, then I don't give a shit about anybody else.
Okay.
And their fucking feeling. But like I said, that's fine.
Okay.
Your vagina in the work is fine, and I get it, all that good stuff. I respect the trans community because I'm gonna be honest. Like, some of these doctors are getting pretty good.
Yes.
And only if they can figure out how to make that vagina work authentically, I know me, I don't have the heart to not fuck one of these dudes.
Okay, but you so if they get wet enough for you,
and I'm gonna hold you to that. And you can say it's a joke.
If you find a man who was a woman who was born a man and they have good lubrication and they make a chef's kiss vagina, you would insert your penis into a natural born man, then turn woman's lubricated vagina, artificial vagina.
That was so long. I just said I don't have the heart enough to. I'm telling you, they're gonna get me. Cause I seen the work.
You was sounding like you was hating on him earlier.
I am hating on them because these doctors are getting so good to where that's not organically a woman. And then you didn't trick me all the way around. I'm afraid I might like it. Then
10 years when they get real good, you might fuck with it.
You're not gonna even tell the difference.
You sound like a fucking car.
We're gonna be out here fucking men.
What about children?
And some people are already doing it knowingly. See, because right now your body still tells on you.
That's a big you to admit this.
Yeah, this is super interesting.
You gotta understand, science is evolving. So in 10, 15 years,
And you sound like me,
You're not gonna know the difference.
Like maybe me a
They
few
say
years
only
ago.
way you'll know if they have offspring.
Right.
In about 20, and the thing is, they're gonna perfect that.
Well,
they're gonna find a way to get these men pregnant. And guess what, ladies? When they find a way to get these men pregnant, you bitches are in trouble.
We've said this before.
Would you have a child with a person who was born a man and then transitioned to a woman? If
you come in them, a child will come.
Well, Ed, you know they've got fake period blood now. I used to sell that after my
That's
shows.
serious.
Is that a
They have
thing?
fake period blood. I sell it on occasion after my shows. Okay, you just put it all over the bed like once a month, and you just tell your trick. Hey, baby, look, I'm not pregnant. No, but they actually really do have simulation period blood, and they want to feel like a person of women biological experiences. So they have all the stuff. Yes, this is a real thing.
I used to say all the time, like, they don't want those problems. They want those problems.
They want to feel like a real
They
biological
want
woman.
to feel that?
Absolutely. They feel like they are not a man. They feel like they were born a woman in a man's body. So they want to be a woman of a woman, biological woman experience.
Gender is not a fact.
Oh my God, they probably wear like, you know what? No, I'm not.
Gender is not a fact. You can be what you want.
Wow, if you go that far, have it.
Yes, there we go. That's it.
You're wearing
And again,
unit on your lower abdomen that's contracting fake cramps, and you're wearing a fall bloody.
You
Please
can have it.
Have it.
Take it.
Add all the
It's
fucking
yours.
I think it's insulting to women if you ask me.
endometrius with it and low iron
And
with
quick on that. Why is it insulting to women?
I
for
think
them?
as you could just sit there. You could just sit there, turn yourself to a woman, cut your dick off, make a vagina, and then, hey, you know what? I want to have all the rights. You gotta understand. If you want, if you want to be a woman right now, I feel like you should go through the same struggles women had to go through. Like back in the 50s, you shouldn't have to be able to vote for at least a 30-year period.
That would be
and shit like that.
Nice.
We should be able to beat on you for at least 25 years.
Like it.
Like you should take all the shit.
Share the views.
You should take all the shit women had to go through back in the day.
I love it.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so inappropriate Eddie is inappropriate for a reason. Guys, the official opinion of Blame the Victim podcast is, trans people, the transgender ideal, if you will, is the best on the planet. They are my favorite people on the planet, is trans people. Because trans people understand what the manifestation community understands, which you are not this body. You are not this fucking body. So go to town, bitch. Do whatever the fuck you want. Who you are is not this physical body. When this physical body decays and goes in the ground 70, 80, 90 years, once it's done, who you are lives on to the next soul experience. Yep. This is what the manifestation community believes. So if the manifestation community believes that, then who am I to say that a person says, you know what? I'm going to chop this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to cut this, I'm going to and I'm going to live like this because who I am is here, and here does not match with this male figure, so I'm going to change it. Who am I to judge?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Who am I to judge?
But the body will.
As long as it's okay with women, I'm okay with it.
Now, that being said,
the body will turn itself back.
That being said, to Shay's point, the technology is a little new. Okay, so these new vaginas.
First iPhone vagina.
These are new. They're giving first generation iPhone. I like that, Shay. I like that they're giving first generation. Okay, and my opinion is this, ladies: you're trans, you're special. Okay, keep that dick. All right, keep that dick. As soon as you chop that dick off, lady, you are not the. Now, if you want to, if you absolutely have to, I'll go ahead and do your thing. I'm not going to judge you. Fine. But the truth is, a person that is attracted to trans people, they want that beautiful, feminine, female figure. They want all of that, and then they want that dick. You know why? Because it's something different. This is just the honest truth. You guys don't have to agree with me.
I've heard this.
You don't have to agree. I'm just presenting the news. People who are into trans people are there for that special little something. And if you chop that little something off, it's not special. Now, when it comes to the kids thing and transitioning as kids, I have a solution. I had a friend early on who left his parents when he was 15. What is this called? It's a divorce from your parents. It's called a what? What is it called? Come on, we know
emancipation.
An emancipation.
You're good, Eddie.
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's son.
Oh yeah, the eldest
Not the eldest one. Is his name Jaden. He had an emancipation when he was 15. Yes. In the United States, at 15 years old, you can have a legal emancipation from your parents and you can make your own decisions, okay? My opinion and the right opinion is that if a person wants to transition, if a child wants to transition, they should be able to emancipate themselves. First, you have to emancipate yourself from your parents. And then once you are divorced and made to be legally on your own, and you've done all the paperwork, you've gone through all the steps to make yourself an independent person, adult at 15. If you want to fucking transition, chop, snip, do it. You should be able to do it.
I agree with that.
At 15, you are legally allowed to emancipate and divorce yourself and become an independent adult. And I think that is the time when you should be able to. Now, before that, if you want to live yourself as the opposite sex, you want to put on makeup, you want to do whatever it is, you want to live as a person of the gender that you identify and feel, fine. But no surgery, no medical procedures, no pharmaceuticals, no meds, no hormones, no nothing until you emancipate yourself first, and then you can do it. So guys, what do you think?
I agree with that.
What do we think?
I agree with that. You should definitely have to ejaculate yourself first, and then,
Wait, so you feel like you're the property? You feel like if you're the property of your parents, if you're under your parents' rule, you should not have the ability to intake anything to change your hormonal.
People, these kids should not be transitioning at 10 or 11 or 12 years old, because what's happening is it's all confusion. So parents are going along with all this stuff.
Because it's the best time for it to happen because of the peak puberty.
That's what they're saying. That's also.
And girls get on birth control around the same
that's
time.
That's argument. That can be argument. The bottom line is there are parents out there like Jazz Jennings. I think Jazz is I Am Jazz. That was that very famous little girl who grew up as a trans, and they documented her whole experience. Now she's having complications, and they're blaming it on the parents, saying the parents, there are parents like Dwayne Wade, and Gabrielle. There are parents who are behind this shit, and something happens with the transition, it goes wrong, and then they're blaming the parents. You can't have it both ways. You can't say that the parents are supportive of this shit and then blame them when something goes wrong. No. You gotta be accountable, even you kids. Even you. Wait, hold on. Wait, listen.
It's a fucking kid.
Let's listen. We're wrapping it up, but let's listen, okay? If the kids are allowed to live their lives, the parents are supporting them, fine, no problem. But once you hit 15 and you emancipate yourself, it's all on you. It's all on you. No blaming the parents, no nothing. Man, yeah. This is another episode. This has been another episode of Blame the Victim, man. We back out here. We are back out here, man. Okay.
Well, I wanted to.
Oh, yes. Go ahead. Mike, go ahead and add to it, sir.
First of all, I want to tell you there's a law in California.
Okay.
Except for a few restrictions relating to real and personal property. A minor may also make a valid legal contract. A minor may also have consent to medical treatment if they are at least 15 years of age, living apart from their parents, and managing their own personal finances. That's the law.
Wait, if they are at least 15?
At least 15.
Okay. But before that, 13, are they allowed to make the decision if they can transition or not?
Well, there's another law in California in which the minor has medical consent privileges where he or she can lock out the parent from their medical information.
I've heard this.
I don't know what age that starts.
Right, 12 or 13 probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that does exist in California.
Wow, we got to get the age of that.
You probably have to do that with like the guidance of someone who's obviously older.
Well, but this is the thing. The podcast is called Blame the Victim. These transitions are not going right, and then they're trying to put it on the parents. Sorry, it can't be that way. Who takes accountability for your life? At some point, people have got to learn to take accountability for their life, even if you're 14, 15, 16. Sorry.
Well, here it is right here. A minor may, under the federal California law, when minors reach the age 12, they have legal right to health information privacy, which triggers changes within their information.
If you are a fast little 12-year-old, you a fast little 13-year-old, you think you know better than your parents, you want to do what you do, no problem, do it. Do the divorce, take this law, whatever, do you. But guess what? If it goes wrong, it's on you. It's on you.
And here's the other problem. You just said, well, with puberty, that's the best time. There's other side to that.
Right.
It's because of puberty. You have all of these conditions that are changing so rapidly that nothing is stable, that you should not be having this type of surgery.
Oh, I was saying medically.
And you should be allowing that stuff to stabilize.
Yes.
The psychological.
That was the argument.
Of it,
You should let the puberty run its course and then make the changes. Yes, that's the other argument I was saying.
Medically, I guess it makes sense for him to do it.
The bottom line is, guys, I don't care. I'm not with the whole you should do this.
Or you can just let everybody play God.
Yes, that's where I'm at with it. I believe we are all God playing different parts. And my only argument is that you're accountable for the parts you play, bitch. That is my only. I'm not here to say you're wrong, you're right, you should do this, you should do that. Do whatever you want with this physical body. You're accountable for it, bitch. You're responsible for it. And that's the official opinion of Blame the Victim podcast. Because we finna blame you. We finna blame you if you have a problem. Inappropriate Eddie, where can they find you, my brother?
I'll be tomorrow night. I'm hosting the Sunset Rooftop.
Tomorrow night when? Give us dates.
Tomorrow night, what's that? Today's the 12th, tomorrow 13th, November 13th, Tuesday, 8:15 p.m.
Every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday.
Where?
At Sunset Rooftop, Hollywood. Hollywood on Sunset and Gowers, and Thursday.
We're gonna have to get you subtitles, nigga.
Thursday night. Thursday night is downtown LA at Casey's Irish Pub. I'll be down there Thursday night too. 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock show. So yeah, come on through.
Love it. Shay, where can they find you, good lady?
You can find me on SHA_LENOIR on Instagram. Right now, I'm kind of just chilling out. Thank you for having me on the show today. You guys are this is a lot, man. So yeah, I'm just on there, and then I'll be posting things.
Shay's a weekly co-host. She has not accepted that. She comes every single week, and yes, she still says, "Thank you for having me on your show."
Because it's great. It's a great platform. Although I feel like this shit.
Some people just don't become believers until.
My gosh, I'm a believer.
But someone's got to have the vision. Someone's got to have the vision. We're on OneStream.tv. Come on, give it up for OneStream.tv. Black-owned network with all the bells and whistles you could possibly have. If you want to run a show here, you come to where, Mike? Where can they follow OneStream TV or get in contact with OneStream TV or absorb content on OneStream TV? What can they do, Mike?
Go to OneStream, the number one, stream.tv, and go to /studio.
/studio. You heard it here first. That's right. And I've been JC Best, y'all. I've been JC Best. Come on, man. Tap in with me on the IG at JC Knows Best. Tap in with me on the YouTube at JC Knows Best. Tap in with us at our new email, blamethevictimpod@gmail.com. If you or a friend or a family member, a loved one is having a problem, email us, okay? And we will show you how it's your fault, all right? We will show you how it is your fault. And we mean that very seriously. Every single issue you have in this world can be resolved if you were first take accountability for it. This has been another episode of Blame the Victim podcast. We'll be back next week. Yes, sir.